Kia ora Canterbury, welcome to Canterbury Live on Monday the 7th of December. I'm Andrea Allen and stop the press. Yes, Kim Kardashian has had her baby boy. Yes. They haven't named him yet. No. We're thinking maybe Eastern or South or something like that, but we'll see how we go. But what did happen on today, Monday, the 7th of December? Let's take you back to 1941.
On December 7th, 1941, during a 2-hour sneak attack on the American Pacific Fleet anchored at Pearl Harbor, Japanese Navy pilots scored a near-complete victory. Almost 85% of the American fleet was either damaged or destroyed. It was one of the most devastating losses in the history of the United States.
Yes, Japan launches a surprise dawn attack using midget submarines, 350 bombers and torpedo-carrying planes, targeting warships, aircraft and military installations on the American naval base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, and has declared war on Britain and the United States. Very, very sad time. Next up, let's fast forward though to 1960. That's right, 1960 today. The first episode was broadcast of Coronation Street. It was based in Weatherfield, a fictional town in Greater Manchester, and it is still the longest running TV soap opera in the world, and it is made by Granada Television. Very cool indeed, some familiar faces there for some of us. And next up, an incredible song, 1967, Otis Redding records Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Just beautiful. It was co-written by Otis Redding and guitarist Steve Cropper. It was recorded by Redding twice in 1967, including once just days before his death in a plane crash. Redding started writing lyrics to the song in August '67 while sitting on a rented houseboat in California, and the control room is singing along. Isn't that lovely? And last but not least, check out this very funny clip.
I think I killed a duck. I was only trying to feed it.
What's that floating in the water next to it? Is that your mum's bread? Bloody hell, Marcus, you didn't have to throw the whole loaf. That would have killed me.
Hey, you the one was throwing bloody great loaves at the ducks?
Yeah, he was, but I've stopped him now. You know, boys will be boys and all that.
So he killed it?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. The duck was dead already. He was throwing bread to try and sink the body because Megan here was getting upset.
Yeah, it was sort of, at the end there, please forgive us, it was sort of like a Japanese film, wasn't it? Bad there, the sink out there, but that's okay. There's things happen like that. Okay, it's 26 today. Nicholas Hoult. Isn't he a little bit dashing now? Hasn't he improved? Righty-ho. He is well known, though, for X-Men, First Class and About a Boy, which he won an award for. In 2015, he was in Fury Road, Mad Max, but he is also very well known for being the love interest in real life of Jennifer Lawrence for 4 years. There you go, a little bit of goss. Giveaways, we have the wonderful tickets from Hoyts to give away and the $1,200 painting from Ara Mitchell Kirk. It's just a little bit sweet, isn't it? And the phone number to call us on is 379 7100, or go to our website ctv.co.nz to the competition page. Coming up on today's show, we meet stylist Louise Heller with some bits that you need for your wardrobe. You certainly do. And I catch up with Paul Keane talking about the summertime festival that is happening, and unbelievably the year's gone so fast. We wrap up 150 years of celebrations this year for the Red Cross. But first, it's time to head into the kitchen with Nicola and Nourish. Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Yes.
You've got your tree up, you're all ready for Christmas.
Oh, yes. Great to see this. It looks
I know, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And thank you for the Rocky Road recipe. It's warmly down there with love and Twizel for some rollers. So thanks heaps for that.
That's okay.
Hey, veggies. There is no excuses. There's plenty of veggies available at this time of the year.
Oh, lots of fresh veggies. And that's the thing, getting lots, because you want to combine your colours. That's the big thing with vegetables. Full of nutrition, but the different colours have different nutrients that we need, and we need that combination of them all. So if you're making salads or filling up a plate with a beautiful stir fry, get those combinations of colours happening, and you really make sure that it's as healthy as possible for you.
Hey Nicola, unless you've been living under a rock, 5+ a day, are we really doing that in New Zealand? Are we actually embracing that?
Yeah, well, people have really taken notice of the 5+ a day message. It's been around for a wee bit now. So about 2/3 of us get our 5+ a day. So that's getting there. We still need to improve a bit.
It's actually better than I thought.
Yeah. I think we're doing reasonably well. And this, like you say, this is the time of year to really boost it up with all those lovely salads and things.
Okay, so what is the perfect serve or the best serve of veggies that we should be aiming for?
I think that's a big thing. People wonder, oh, we need 5+ of what a day? So you will have seen that the hand and the 5+ a day, 5 fingers on your hand, but it actually means more than that as well, because if you cup your hand, that's how much a serve would be for you. So for a child, of course, has a little hand, adult has a bigger hand. So you might have, for instance, if you're talking about fruit, a mandarin might be the 1 serve for a child, whereas an orange might be 1 serve for an adult. And same goes if you've got chopped up carrots, serving with dinner, or a potato, or that sort of thing. Just think, when you're thinking about it, think of the serve, the amount of fruit or vegetable that would fit in the palm of your hand.
And that's easy. It's not a contraption, it's actually your hand.
It is.
Unfortunately, most of us have 2 of them.
Yes. we carry them around, our measuring implements around with us every day, so very
there's
handy.
one thing I always seem to get wrong, not all the time, but quite a lot of the time, is storing my veggies.
Yeah.
There must be an actual method to it,
yes,
to do it well.
Most vegetables, you keep them in a crisper in your refrigerator, but things like pumpkin, onions, potato and kumara need to be kept in a cool and dark place. So in the pantry, you'll probably find with potatoes, many people will have experienced them going a bit green if they're exposed to light. So they need to be dark and cool. And some items like tomatoes and ginger and garlic just need to be kept in a cool place. It doesn't have to be dark for them, but
so not in the fridge.
Not in the fridge, no. So that was interesting.
I've learned something today.
Yes, but
I put my tomatoes in the fridge.
I do too. Yes, so I'm guilty of that one as well. But the ones that know exactly where they should go, so that they just stay somewhere cool. Yeah.
Hey, there's a really cool website, vegetables.co.nz. You can't get that wrong, can you?
No,
really.
No.
What can we find on that website?
Right, so there's such an array of information there, recipes and all sorts of information about how to look after your vegetables, stats around eating vegetables and that sort of thing. But one really useful resource that's on there is this vegetables user guide. So I've brought this along because we've got a copy to give away this week.
Oh, neat.
If people go onto our Facebook page and write a comment about what vegetable they like the most, so that's Nourish Nutrition Limited. This book, I'll just show you. There's a page of one of the vegetables in there, and it has what to look for when you're purchasing the vegetable, how to store it, the nutrition of it, how to prepare it, and suggested cooking methods as well. So
wonderful.
All the info, it's the vegetable Bible really. So really handy. And if you've got a vegetable that that's a bit new to you and you're not really too sure what to do with it or how to store it or prepare it, then this tells you all the information.
That's what I need. I need that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm really excited because tomorrow we're actually doing platters, food matching with the beautiful Creative Room wines.
Yes.
Awesome time for platters this time of the year.
Yeah. So we've shot that on location at Island New World, and it's sort of the new look for the new year as we're going to be going out on location to do the Creative Room wine and food matches from now on.
Brilliant.
Really
Very
excited
exciting
about
indeed.
that. Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you next week, sweetheart. There we are. Remember, Nourish Nutrition website is nourish.org.nz. Remember Facebook though, very interactive, fantastic. Phone Nicola if you want to on 021 223 4381. Radio after the break. Paul Keane is here giving us the lowdown on the Summer Times Festival. See you soon.
Outside your window, and it's the world.
bit of Queen there, a bit of Christmas cheer, Paul King.
Yeah, what a hero. Just reading, sitting in the dock of the bay now.
Well, I know, and that song just takes you just to summer.
That resonates with that. I remember that when I was a kid, and Coronation Street.
Some of those faces I remember with Nana, actually.
Yeah,
Don't you? Ina Sharples.
Oh,
Gee, she was a fiery so-and-so, wasn't she? Don't get on the bad side of her.
Good heart, though.
Good heart. With the net turning on.
Yeah.
Summertime Festival is upon us.
Yes, indeed. And I'm hoping that everybody's received their new Summertimes brochure in the mail over the weekend.
And if we haven't, we can go on to the Christchurch City Council website, though, can't we?
Actually, we've got a number here, 9418999. That goes to our call centre.
9418999.
Yeah, and the call centre will be ready to take your call.
Oh, I love it.
So we're really interested to know, because these are supposed to all go out everywhere in Christchurch, Selwyn and Waimak over the weekend.
Right.
We did hear that some of the Selwyn ones are a little bit delayed, so don't panic. You should see it this week.
You don't give them to like a little 12-year-old that dips them into the rubbish bins, do you?
Oh, well, they did a few years ago. They did find a stack of them somewhere.
The bottom of the Waimak. Okay, rightio, moving right along.
Yep.
So tempt us and tease us with all the wonderful things that are coming up.
I should just say that we've changed the format here. So we've reduced the size of our print, because we end up saving something like 70% in costs.
Well, we love it when the council save money.
So we're not only just trying to save money, but we're trying to be sustainable. So
where is your green
and as
thumb?
you can see, as you pointed out, that's a replaceable thing for different events. And I drove here today in an electric car.
Jeez, mate, have you had a bit of a push in from the council to say about how good you are about the money and things?
Shouldn't need that. But I also drank my coffee out of a reusable cup. So we're all about that with events. So, but enough about that. But that's our focus for Summertime. Okay. We want to look at all our rubbish and recycling and what's happening to it at these events. Right. Trying to encourage people as much as possible to not use those recyclable vessels they throw away, because a lot of the times they go into the recycling bin, but unfortunately they get contaminated and then they're off to the tip.
And take your rubbish away with you.
Yeah.
Take it away with you.
But the program.
Yes, the program.
On this side, you open it up, you can see a whole lot of our big key events.
We'll talk about sustainable. We've got 2 minutes, mate.
Okay.
On this side,
even
take it
more.
over.
But on the inside, this is really, really, really good. Absolutely everything in the program. So you can see that you got December. We've even had Santa Parade was this weekend. I think that even featured in here.
He's been and gone, love.
But coming up, of course,
he's starting to go around the world.
There's carols by candlelight, and there's a whole bunch of other things. Shapeshifter on next weekend, and New Year's Eve, our first big event. And then there's all of the January things. A lot of Ingham Lazy Sundays in there. February is a lot going on. You can see there's a double spread for February, and then we start petering off again for March. So, yeah, that's good to put it on. You put it on your wall.
No. I don't know if it's sustainable to be up on that wall. Question for you though, what's coming up this weekend though, just so we can tell folks, so that we should know.
I need my glasses on for that. Shall I put my glasses
sorry,
on?
Love. Shall I do it for you?
Go on.
But you can stay sustainable there with your green thumb. Let's have a quick look through. Andrew. It is Sunday where are we? What is this Sunday?
It'll be the 13th, 14th, something like that.
It's carols at Westlake on Saturday the 12th of December. Carols in the Square from 4 to 7. That's probably the one we're looking for, but actually another one I will be at. Saturday 12th of December, 3:30 to 10. We've got Cora, Shapeshifter, Lady Six, a Hori Buzz. Now that, my friends,
down in Hagley Park.
Concert and a half. Okay, lovely, you take care.
Thank you.
You go and keep recycling yourself and get that reusable cup.
Oh, look, it folds back up beautifully.
There you go. Lovely. Rightio, now it is time for the Red Cross. I caught up with the wonderful Carol Ball a little earlier on today. Merry Christmas to you, Carol Ball, Red Cross. What a year it's been.
Been a very busy year. And yes, Merry Christmas to you too.
And I'm remembering back when you first came on to tell us about, it's 150 years this year, and We have covered so many different facets of Red Cross, haven't we, over the year?
We have. And there's been so much happening, lots and lots of parties, lots of different celebrations.
Exactly, and they've all come together, and part of it is this beautiful book that's been put together by a very clever lady indeed, a Margaret Tennant. It's quite lovely, isn't it?
It is. This is the second book of Red Cross history. So the first book was put together to celebrate many years ago, and it was very much a scrapbook from one family's perspective.
Right.
But Margaret has broadened that perspective and given us a lot more detail in the book, and there is stories from all over New Zealand, including quite a few from Canterbury.
And perfect. And there'll be some familiar photos there, or faces really, of families, of their uncles, aunties, grandparents. We can purchase the book.
You can definitely purchase the book, either on our website, www.redcross.org.nz, or by phoning us here in Christchurch on 339 3750. And the books are available at $60 a book.
Wonderful.
Beautiful Christmas present for somebody who's had involvement of Red Cross.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very personal indeed. And you have brought in actually a beautiful medallion here. I'm just going to put it there. I'm not sure. I hope that doesn't shine up too much. So this here, that was given for?
Those are specially minted coins. There was only 100 minted, and they have been presented to very special people who have supported Red Cross by donations. They have been presented, that one in particular, to the North Canterbury Area Council for the members in this area. So every area in New Zealand, all 16, have received one of those medallions.
How fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, we can't forget about, we've been around Christchurch quite a lot in Canterbury, but we headed down to South Canterbury, and we've got some footage of some time we spent in Tynwald.
That's right.
And Ashburton. So could you talk us through what we're seeing right now? Okay. So let's have a look.
This was the one of the local schools who opened with the Red Cross song, The Rose of No Man's Land, which talks about the Red Cross nurse, which I had forgotten actually that one of the children had dressed as the Red Cross nurse for us. This brought together members and members of the public, MPs, the mayors, members of RSA representing, so that we could all celebrate Red Cross here in New Zealand. And the members of the area, Mid-Canterbury area particularly, brought out a heap of their scrapbooks, some photos and memorabilia from years past. And of course you can't look back without thinking about the future as well, and so we brought the truck in. This was Henry Dunant, one of the
a fine-looking man.
Founders of Red Cross. And of course the World War I was really a catalyst for Red Cross here in New Zealand. So, you know, 1915, and the then Governor-General declared that New Zealand be a branch of the British Red Cross Society.
And look at all those original books.
All those original books. And there's some great books. Really fascinating to look at the very simple but very effective items that they used back in those days.
Look at the uniforms though.
Yeah. Must have been very hot working in some of those uniforms.
I was going to say as well. They weren't made for breathing, were they really?
No. It was very much the decorum that you had to be very careful of in those days. So long sleeves, high necks, long skirts. And the nurses wore them on those battlefronts. It was just amazing.
Hey, congratulations to you, Carol, and the team. It's been a tremendous year, and thank you so much for letting us be a part of the celebrations. And remember, it doesn't stop there because it keeps on going. The Red Cross will be keeping on going. You're right through to the 24th here in Canterbury. Have a wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year. And I'm sure you won't be a stranger to us, Carol.
No. Thank you very much, and thank you to CTV for their support.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Rightio, stay with us. After the break, we saw a little bit of fashion. Well, now we're fashion forward. We have, after the break, Louise Heller, stylist.
In harmony. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree.
for me.
Well, our music today is the 80s. I'm not sure who that is from the 80s. It's a bit sensitive. That's Madonna. Thank you very much, Gordon, in my ear. Is it really? Madonna? Random. Joining me now, though, is nothing random at all. Louise Heller, stylist. Welcome to Canterbury Live.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm smiling because of the fashion, because I'm looking over your shoulder, because I'm a magpie. You are the vision behind your brand, which is Mrs.
Smith Loves. So
I love that.
Yeah, it's an online store that was started a couple of years ago. And Mrs. Smith is just anybody. She's just, that's why it was a name that, I don't know, it's just Mrs. Smith. It's a common name.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, you know, I wanted to provide somewhere that was just, anyone could come and feel great about what they were choosing, and didn't matter where you were from, who
background.
you were. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Your
just sort of about
history.
making people feel good. And I was sort of doing styling and stuff prior to doing that, and then I'm trying to get back more into just doing that again, actually, and just sort of helping women.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what it's helping women, isn't it? I oohed and ahed when you walked in, loving the blazer. That must have to be a must in a wardrobe.
Absolutely. It is one of my top 10 things that you have in the wardrobe. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, you can wear them in the boardroom, you can wear them with a t-shirt and jeans. You know, they're just a real good thing to have. They travel well if you look after them as well.
And that's the key, isn't it, if you look after them. I mean, you're rocking the whole jean, it's sort of casual, but you've still got that sharp look about you. So let's talk about the staple pieces then. Do you have some there that we should think about?
Yeah, I bought some pieces.
Yeah, cool. I'll help you out with that. You pass them over and we'll talk about them.
So I've just started
this
going on
lovely.
sale as well. So this is, I just bought, it's always great to have like a really nice sort of going out top in the wardrobe, and this one is sort of more off the shoulder. It's really floaty,
gorgeous.
and you can tuck it in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So you can tuck it in. We can have it out, great with jeans, great with pants, great tucked into a skirt, you know, dressed up with flat kind of shoes as well. It's sort of
stunning,
like a really
isn't it?
good,
Very
and black.
cool. Yeah, very cool for summer as well.
Great for party season, great for a wedding.
Yeah, love that. Now the old denim skirt.
Denim skirt, I'm a big fan of denim skirts. So again, they're the kind of thing that you can dress up and dress down. I wear mine with this. Quite a bit actually, or just a grey t-shirt. Looks great with a, you know, like a black top and a pair of heels. You can wear out on a night out.
And that's it. It's a versatile
it's about
piece.
Versatile. Yeah.
This caught my eye though. This
is
black
stunning.
and white number.
Yeah.
That is lovely.
It's a really beautiful dress. Again, it's the kind of thing you can easily wear to work, to business, but then during it in the weekend with just a pair of sneakers and a summer hat. You know.
Exactly, and in even winter, some merino underneath it.
Yeah, exactly.
We like that. Blue. Got to rock and roll along through these. I'm
so
afraid.
this is a really good shirt. One of my basic staples is a good shirt. This is more of a shirt dress.
Stunning.
So you can wear it just with a pair of heels, or you can wear it belted over jeans, or open over a white t-shirt and a pair of denim, or it's a really, because of the kind of the wee circles here, it looks really lovely with like a light pale denim.
Is that silk?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
so this
so divine. I love navy blue.
Yeah,
if you want to try to get away from the black, navy blue's so good.
And
we have to end on this incredible skirt. This
gorgeous.
is a showstopper.
It is.
That is divine.
So it's a jacquard, so it's really solid, but at the same time it's the kind of thing, it looks great with that black shirt that we had earlier, dressed up with heels, but great also with a plain white tee and a pair of sneakers. You know, it's the kind of thing to me that's it's a one-off, but
it is saying, and that, Camilla and Mark, I love it, love it. That is just gorgeous. Thank you so much for these. Look at this. Look, I've been shopping already. That's some great tips. What's your favourite item?
Blazers. Absolutely. I think they're the kind of thing that you can dress up, dress down. They're your absolute go-to in any wardrobe.
But what is the key, though, of a good blazer, though?
Cut, fit, style, know your figure before you sort of go out and buy one as well.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. I think a long line one is always going to look good, but if you sort of got a bit more of a curvy waist, little short ones always look really good as well. Not too long.
Thanks, Louise. It's been great. And remember, all these pieces go down to the Colombo.
Yeah,
and the collective. Yeah, it's great. Good time shopping. Christmas. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a fab show. Tomorrow, though, we have the New Zealand Police are in the Christmas hut. Also cheery. And we're making those platters in the kitchen with Nourish. Have a sensational Monday. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And maybe Kim will name her baby. Who knows? That's life. See you.